It's been a little while since Luigi has taken a starring role in a video game, but he's back and with his vacuum cleaner in tow. Here at E3 2019, we've just checked out Luigi's Mansion 3. As the name implies, the third installment of his ghost-busting franchise. And if you've played the previous entries, this will feel very familiar. He's back in a new mansion. As I say, he's got the vacuum cleaner in tow, the poltergust, and he's there to basically just suction up every ghost he can find. The controls are very familiar. The right trigger is to suck and the left trigger is to blow. As you go through various rooms, you'll find these ghosts floating around, and usually you have to stun them first with the A button. You get this big flash of light, and then you just suck on them and you'll see this health bar sort of, there's a little number that kind of drains down over time. But they have added a few new mechanics, one of which is a sort of ground pound type move, but of course, because it's all vacuum cleaner based, he sort of throws himself up into midair and you see this kind of spurt of air come out from beneath him, and you do that by pressing both of the shoulder buttons. It's great when you've got a bunch of ghosts around you and you sort of want to stun them and give yourself a bit of breathing room before taking them on and picking them off one by one. There's also Gooigi, a sort of green manifestation of yourself that you trigger by pressing the right analog stick. And this is really interesting. Not only is it a very sort of comical clone of Luigi, but because he's made of goo, he can go places that the normal Luigi can't. You can sneak past spikes, for instance, or just anywhere where it would normally be dangerous, that's somewhere that Gooigi can go. And so just playing this very brief demo, it was obvious that Nintendo is going to use this for some really interesting puzzles. In one room, for instance, there was an elevator and then a sort of windmill mechanism nearby. So I had to walk Luigi into the elevator, switch over to Gooigi, walk around, and then use his vacuum cleaner to blow the windmill mechanism, which then sent the elevator down to the bottom of this tower. That's just a very simple puzzle, but you can see how Nintendo is going to use this twin character mechanic to kind of split you up and probably switch triggers, stand on panels, that sort of thing in order to open up new areas. And that's really what the Luigi's Mansion franchise has been all about. Yes, you are sort of tackling ghosts in a sort of very action-centric manner, but it's also a puzzle game. We're trying to figure out how to unlock certain doors, access different parts of the mansion in order to save your friends and save the day. So yeah, what we played here at E3, it's a new version of Luigi's Mansion. It looks great. Luigi's Mansion 2 is on the 3DS, so in comparison to that, this is a huge visual upgrade. But they've also added in a couple of extra features. There's everything you would expect from the previous games. You've got the sort of dark light mechanic, for instance. You're still taking on ghosts as you would do normally, but yeah, they've just added a couple of bells and whistles. And on the Switch, the series just looks better than ever. So for everything else that's happening here at E3 2019, keep checking out Engadget.com and youtube.com/Engadget.